Okay, today we have the ultimate, the best, the most accurate, and the most brutal Marvel MCU tier list on the U of Tubes. Let's get into it. So, before we start the tier list, we have our different rankings. We have peak. This is where I belong. This is where I belong. And then we have very good. We have average, we have mid, we have bad, and we have disaster. Every time we get a peak, we're gonna spam the claps. And every time we get a disaster, we're spamming the womp womp womps. Secret Invasion, first up. What are we thinking? Secret Invasion. I know what it's gonna be. I know what it's going to be based on the last episode alone. And also the death of the one and only Maria Hill. Literally kept the character around for over a decade to kill her in the most boring way ever. Not like some twist, not nothing, just dead. Dead and that's it. This belongs in disaster. It's one of the worst Marvel projects ever made. The CGI in that last episode made my eyes bleed. I wanted to take them, pull them out of my face, and put them in my mouth, spit them out, pick them up, throw them against the wall, jump into the wall, break my head in GTA chat. Spider-Man Far From Home. Very good movie. Underrated Spider-Man movie. Underrated Marvel movie. Gets way too much hate. Has the best depiction of Spidey sense I've ever seen in anything. Like across cartoons and everything. Generally so good. And the CGI for that was very good considering it was all CGI. I'm gonna put this in average. It's definitely not bad. Compared to like the hate it gets, I think it's average. Then next we have Avengers. Avengers, the first one. The movie that made, I agree with everything you say. W1 chatter. Avengers. The first Avengers, very good movie. It's what made the MCU so popular. I watched this in cinema, it was such a good experience. And this is like one of the most iconic movie posters of all time. This goes, ooh, this could be peak, you know. It's edging peak for me. I'm being edged. I'm gonna put it in very good. Civil War, amazing movie. Firstly, we had Spider-Man in the MCU for the first time, back when Civil War dropped. It was such a big thing to have Spider-Man in the MCU. Like, we had two Spider-Man that we didn't see crossover with any other heroes. We had Toby, we had Andrew, who we thought was going to be the one. But then they rebooted everything, and Tom, out of nowhere, this little kid from England, weirdly, becomes the MCU Spider-Man. And he is my favorite and the best Spider-Man. I know it's a Captain America movie. The storyline was great. Winter Soldier, Iron Man, the drama, the parents, the teams, the betrayal. Betrayal? I guess betrayal. So many dynamics. The end of the Avengers leading to the Sokovia Accords. Actually, this was a Sokovia Accords. Brilliant movie. This goes in very good. Echo. Don't even get me started on this show, bro. I didn't watch the whole show because I couldn't physically do it. If I couldn't do it, why would I rate it higher? I'm gonna give you my rating. It is the most accurate rating in my opinion. It was just so boring. I was falling asleep. I moved on. Yeah, Echo, fail of a show. Agatha. Now this is underrated. Most people did not watch this, but it's very good. It's surprisingly good. Ooh, I feel like average is a bad word, you know. I'm gonna change this to decent. I think decent is more appropriate for what it is. I think Agatha was decent. And it could even be better than Spider-Man Far From Home. You know what? I'm gonna put it above Spider-Man Far From Home because of the Wiccan twist and like the whole thing with Agatha and then the revealing death. All those different things, like all combined together. I think it was like way better than people thought. And like the whole music aspect of it and the whole mystery behind The Witch's Road. It was all really good. Hulk, one of the OG Marvel movies. One of the best depictions of angry Hulk. Like an actual strong demon Hulk. I'm gonna put it in decent as well. I'm gonna say, ooh, this is tough. I'm gonna put it below that, just because of some other things in the movie that just was just a bit meh. But like the actual like Hulk of the movie, maybe the best version of Hulk. Captain America. Ooh, now this first act, brilliant. Second act, brilliant. Third act, boom, disaster. I mean, I say the first act was decent. Second act was very good. And the last act was a disaster. So therefore, the movie is in mid. It falls into mid. It is a mid movie. The way they defeat Red Hulk, it's just too quick. Like, I wanted to see more Red Hulk, more action. Red Hulk should have first appeared on the boat sequence by the Celestial, jumping from boat to boat, destroying them, destroying the planes, all the jets. That's what should have happened. Instead, we got it like for like 5 minutes at the end, and it was just some kinetic energy stuff and dead. Well, not dead, but weakened and destroyed. But Captain America Sam Wilson, brilliant. Oh, amazing, amazing. People hate on him so much, but he is such a good Captain America. The problem was the writing. Bad ending to the movie. Avengers Endgame. Do I even need to say anything? For this one, you know where this is going. Greatest movie ever made. Greatest Marvel movie ever made. My favorite movie of all time. The best movie of all time. I do not care what anyone says. I wouldn't mind a debate against Infinity War, but I still think this is better. Captain America with the hammer, Iron Man, the sacrifice, the callback to the original MCU. I mean the original Iron Man movie where it all began. All the heroes coming back. The emotion, I had goosebumps in the cinema when they all came through the portals. I still do to this day every time I watch it back. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I was so hyped for this movie. Like, I actually was so hyped to see all these cameos, but it just, like, they didn't have enough plot and storyline to make the cameos seem worth it, if that makes sense. And then Wanda just becoming a villain so immediately, like, they should have at least showed some build up. I know at the end of WandaVision you see that, but you don't actually see it go that crazy. It just wasn't as good as it should have been, considering how much they had to do in it. I'm gonna say it's definitely, this is tough. I don't think it's as good. It's decent, but it's mid, but it's decent. I'm gonna put it at the top of mid for now. Maybe I'll move it to lower decent at the end. Blade, I'm not sure why this is in it. We're just gonna ignore Blade. The Marvels, underrated movie. Genuinely got too much hate because of sexism. It is so ridiculous. Too many incels in the Marvel fan base. Not a bad movie. It's very fun. The dynamic between the three, Captain Marvel, Photon, and Miss Marvel, very good. The villain is a bit meh, but like the whole ending and the post-credit scenes, they're all pretty good. So I'm gonna say it's not better than Doctor Strange. That's the thing. It's better than Captain America for me. But I think, okay, Doctor Strange goes into decent, bottom of decent, low decent. Yeah, I'm listening to chat now. I Am Groot. I actually haven't watched this, but I've seen clips. I've seen a lot of clips from the show, and it looks cool. It looks decent. I don't really have a true ranking for it, but from what I've seen, it looks decent. Iron Man, one of the greatest Marvel movies ever made. This is Iron Man 2. Okay, not one of the greatest Marvel movies ever made. It's not that good. I like the War Machine. I like the Patriot overall. It's a decent movie. It's a decent movie. I'm not gonna say it's mid, but it's decent. It's okay. This movie gets way too much hate. The Eternals. I thought this was brilliant. The CGI was insane. It was the best depiction of a speedster we've ever had. We've had a Flash movie. We've seen Quicksilver. Yet Makari was the best speedster we've ever seen in live action. The way they showed her speed was just so brilliant. You felt like she was insanely quick, like she was faster than the Flash, which obviously is not possible, but that's how it felt. Like you just saw her moving so quick compared to everyone else that it was just brilliant. For that reason, and also the storyline of all the Eternals, I like the dynamic of this family. I always like a family dynamic movie. I'm a sucker for it. I'm gonna say top of decent. Bro, Iron Man is not the same as Eternals for me. Bro, I'm dropping Iron Man into mid. High mid. It's going to high mid. I do not care. Captain America, please do not even chat to me. This goes straight into very good. Almost at the top. Such a cool movie with the backstory. Tony Stark's dad. And the whole like formation of S.H.I.E.L.D. plus Red Skull plus Bucky. Everything was just so well done. The Tesseract as well. Like Genuinely so good. And obviously him waking up years later in leading into the next, like into the current day. Such a cool movie. Loki. Is this Loki? This is Loki. The best Marvel show ever made. Genuinely so good. It could rival like Severance. That's how good it is. It's so good. I mean, Severance is on another level, but Loki is just so fun, and the mind bending and the twists. It's so good. This goes straight into peak. Loki, amazing show. Love the multiverse. Love the end of Loki season 2. One of the most cinematic shots in the entire MCU. He is a god. He is God Loki. He is the god of stories. The god of time. He is everything. What If? Very nice animated show. Very fun. Cool episodes. Cool storyline. The Watcher is very cool in it. I think it's just a really decent show. I'm actually gonna put it above. I'll put it there. Middle of decent. I think it's pretty nice. Moon Knight. When are we getting season 2? When are we getting season 2? We're never getting season 2. We are. It is confirmed that we're finally getting season 2. This is not decent. This is beyond decent. I know like there could have been better things happening with the storyline, but it was just so cool. Split personality superhero. Like, where do we ever get this? Split personality. It's basically Batman with a split personality. It's so cool. It's gonna go at the top of decent for me. She-Hulk. This was bad. I'm not gonna say it's a disaster because it was funny at times, and they had obviously She-Hulk, which is one of the coolest characters in Marvel. And they introduced Scar, just like all the characters in the show. It was quite fun. And obviously now we saw Daredevil for the first time. It was very cool. Werewolf by Night. I'm not gonna rank it because I haven't watched it. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. R.I.P. my goat, Chadwick Boseman. He is so cool. He was so cool. May his soul rest in peace. Genuinely, he was the best. One of my role models personally. He had so much aura. If he told me like, be kind, I'm gonna be kind. Like he had so much influence on, firstly, the Marvel fan base, and then also just people who consumed movies and media. He was just that kind of celebrity. Nobody will ever like replace the legacy that Chadwick left within like a few movies. And it's crazy that he was doing all these movies while diagnosed with cancer. Actually insane. But Black Panther Wakanda Forever, an ode to Chadwick, plus setting up the future. Shuri as Black Panther, Namor, the villain, very good villain. Introduction of Ironheart, it's decent. It's a decent movie. It's the best movie in decent. It was a bit dull at times. It's still like better than all these. Then we have Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas Special. I didn't watch this either. Then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Oh, chat, I think we know where this is going. Let's get it ready. This goes into peak. This is the best movie I have ever seen in Marvel besides Avengers, Endgame, and Infinity War. It is my third favorite Marvel movie of all time. It is so good. The emotions, the Rocket backstory, the end of the Guardians, and the formation of the new Guardians. The comedy, like everything is just so good. Adam Warlock as well. Like I had tears in my eyes while watching that movie. It was so sad, but then it's so good at the same time. Captain America Winter Soldier. Oh, the Hydra. I love a good Hydra storyline. The agents, everything. Black Widow with the straight hair. That was part of my straight awakening in conjunction with Iron Man 1 over here. Black Widow, Black Widow was crazy in that movie. Plus, like Nick Fury dying, not dying, super cool. This, very good movie for me. And I'm gonna say it's better. Bro, look at those 3 Captain America movies. Chat's questioning me here. Chat is questioning me right here. But we move on. Age of Ultron. Oh my goodness. One of my favorite Marvel movies ever. This goes second ranked in very good. Quicksilver, bro. I love speedsters. Speedsters are my favorite superheroes. So seeing the first speedster in Marvel was so cool. And then obviously the whole dynamic of the Avengers, the family. Like this was the Avengers at their best. Because like they've already established themselves as a team. And now they're just working together and trying to like, do their thing. And then obviously it's so sad, but like the end of this movie leads directly into Civil War where they all break up. And then Ultron, one of the coolest villains across like anything. They did him really well, and then Vision as well. Ugh, it was such a good movie. Like those are good days of the MCU. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, that was around the same time. Yeah, it was kind of around the same time, 2017. I know a lot of people will say it's in very good above all these, but for me personally, I preferred Wakanda Forever. I think there was just something about this movie where it was just a bit like cheesy at times. I know it's a James Gunn movie and I love James Gunn. He's my favorite director. There was just something about the villain where I was like, it's a bit okay. It's a bit meh. But like, obviously the music, the colors, the action sequences, the story of Nebula, Gamora, all done really well. Spider-Man, is that just Homecoming? What are these posters? I've never seen these posters before. For me, this is definitely better than Wakanda Forever. You know what? This is going in very good for me, which might sound crazy. I really enjoyed this. This was not what everyone sees it as. This was not an Iron Man Jr. movie. Chat, is Chat sleeping? Chat, wake up. But yeah, I was saying, Homecoming, high school Spider-Man, like him like just wanting to go to Homecoming with his dates. And then obviously the twist with the father and Vulture and him like being stripped of his like suit from Tony because he wasn't listening. There's just so many dynamics and elements to the movie that made it so brilliant. And it gets so much hate just because of Iron Man being in it. If Iron Man was just not in the movie's just a good movie. Just way too much nostalgia haters that hate on this movie. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's indecent. Maybe it's the best top ranked indecent. Black Panther, one of my favorite Marvel movies ever. We actually studied this movie in school because of how good it is. Like, you don't understand how insane this movie is. I wouldn't hate somebody if they even said it's better than Guardians. Like, it's really good. I'm gonna say Guardians is better, but Black Panther, very, very good movie. It was my third best Marvel movie ever until Guardians came out. It's just so cinematic. The colors, the music, the storyline of Killmonger, bro, it's just amazing. Honestly, just amazing. I just realized Eyes of Wakanda is not on this list. Let me just rank Eyes of Wakanda quickly in my mind. It's gonna be indecent. Yeah, it's gonna be above Groot, indecent. And then Falcon and Winter Soldier, the dynamic between them two is genuinely like some of the best in the entire MCU. So good, such good banter. But the villains in the show were so bad. I mean, John Walker was cool, but I feel like there should have been more, especially with the terrorist group. There just should have been more to it. And this could potentially be in mid as well, honestly. If Iron Man 2 is in mid, and that's in mid, bro, I'm putting it above this movie. Actually, is it above the movie? Nah, it's not above it. Yeah, it's not that great. We're gonna put Loki season 2. Is it season 2? Oh, no, that's season 1. Miss Marvel. Honestly, such a cultural piece of a show. So much impact on like the brown people community. I love the show. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be because of the powers and the villain, but the whole like cultural backstory of the Pakistan thing and everything about it. It was really nice. And just like a kid superhero who just like obsessed with superheroes. I'm gonna put it somewhere here. Oh, this is so... Thor Love and Thunder, worst movie ever. Absolute dog shit. Ending is so bad. Too much comedy. So goofy. Took a peak villain, made him terrible. I don't even want to speak about it. Jane Foster, fine shit. Thor The Dark World. It's just a bad movie. It's better than She-Hulk, but it's just bad. It's just really boring. Like it's just too dark as well. Like unironically dark, if that makes sense. Iron Man 3. This is mid. This is a mid movie for me. I'm gonna put it above the Marvel. I'm putting it below the Marvels. That is a mid movie to me. Also, once again, the villains were bad. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it didn't do it for me, Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Found family. We love found family movies. This goes into very good. This is going to be better than Civil War for me. Maybe, is it better than Winter Soldier? You know what? I'm going to put it above Winter Soldier as well. What James Gunn did with this movie is insane. What he did with the whole franchise is crazy. He made us care for the most random, boring, nobody characters in the entire MCU. I barely knew about the Guardians before the first movie. They were failures. Like, those characters were just failure characters that nobody cared about. And James Gunn just made them the most interesting characters in like all of comic media. Now this right here is like my personal like favorite Marvel movie. Obviously, Obviously, Endgame is my favorite, but I mean like a favorite that you know is not like the best movie, if that makes sense. Ant-Man #1, I've watched several times. It's my favorite in terms of comedy. It's like most hilarious movie ever. Paul Rudd is so good in it. Just like the whole storyline of him being a thug and then going and stealing the Ant-Man suit and then just becoming Ant-Man. Me personally, I'm putting it right here. I'm putting it there because it's my personal ranking and I think it's over there. Doctor Strange, oh my goodness. This was a peak cinema experience. Like seeing the mirror dimension in real time was insane. This goes straight into very good for me. It's gonna be above Civil War. No, it's gonna be below Civil War. But these movies are all very close to each other, to be honest. Actually, Guardians is gonna go here. Guardians is gonna go right there. Now, this is actual peak cinema. This is, bro. Avengers Infinity War. The War of Infinity. We love this movie. The Avengers lose. It was the first time ever I've seen superheroes lose in anything. It was so crazy. It was so depressing. I walked out of that movie like, generally my jaw was dropped. I couldn't believe what happened. And then the post-credit scene, like bro, I was shocked. I could not believe what happened in that movie. Everyone just dies. Thanos, the best villain ever in terms of comic media. Maybe the best villain in general. Captain Marvel. Not a bad Marvel movie. People hate on it too much because it's a woman. She's cool. Carol Danvers. Overpowered demon. And it's gonna go... I'm gonna put it there. It's gonna go next to Miss Marvel. Now this might be peak. This might actually enter peak. I'm gonna put it right here. It's not gonna go in peak because like they removed too much stuff and Doctor Strange should have been in this at the end. Considering this was the first Disney Plus Marvel show. Say the name of the movie. WandaVision. Sorry, you're right. My fault, gang. My fault. WandaVision was so crazy. Each episode being different time period with like a setting of that time period. Sitcom. Insane. And then the reason it happened as well was crazy. And then the whole crazy. And then the insane. All seriousness, very good show. The kids, Vision, the dynamic. The acting was also just very good in the show because they had to change it after every episode. It was all very good, to not spoil the show, but like very, very good show. I'm very happy with that. Daredevil, Born Again. Finally, after so many years, alive, well, in terms of MCU. He is born again, metaphorically, and it was very cool. I'm not gonna say very good, because that would be a lie. That would be glaze. That would be Daredevil glaze. In terms of a show, the last episode was good. There was the cool bank episode, and the beginning of the show was good. For me, this is gonna be just as good as, better than Moon Knight. It's gonna be better than Moon Knight. I really like Daredevil. I like his powers. He has my favorite color, and he has just so much aura. Similar to Spider-Man. Thor, the first Thor movie. Him losing his memory, the whole royalty of it all. I love like these kind of storylines where it's like he's meant to be king but he's not worthy, like literally the whole point of it. You know, then Loki, the brother dynamic, and Loki becoming the villain and the destroyer, and there's like the whole, Thor forgets his memory and then kisses the girl and remembers everything. That's not what happens, but pretty much kind of what happens. I think this could be very good. I'm gonna put this at the top of decent. No, this is a very good movie. This is better than Doctor Strange. I'm tripping. It's definitely better than Doctor Strange. Now, finally, after so long, the first Iron Man movie. Oh my goodness, where do I put this? Now, this is a crazy question. Where do I put this? Oh, this is the movie that made everything. This is the beginning of the MCU. You think very good, chat. Chat thinks very good. Bro, is it better than Avengers? I'm gonna put it below Avengers. You're right, chat was right. Shang-Chi. Underrated Marvel movie. This is also one of my all-time favorites. This is going straight into very good. I'm putting it right there. In the middle of very good. It felt like we finally had Bruce Lee in a superhero movie. Obviously, that might come across racist, but it is not. I love Shang-Chi. I loved the kung fu. I loved the fighting, the martial arts. It was so good. The dance at the beginning of the show was amazing. The motivation for the Mandarin, the reason this 10 Rings organization exists. I don't want to spoil it, but seriously an insane movie. And then obviously his son, Shang-Chi, with the rings, cooking, learning how to use them better than the master who's used them for like thousands of years. Such a peak movie. I don't know when we're going to see him again. It's crazy that we have never seen him again besides like What If. We've never seen bro again. Spider-Man No Way Home, the best Spider-Man movie ever made. It's going to go into very good just because of the cinema experience. We were all so hyped for this. Is it about Captain America? Nah, it's there. It's there. It's a very good movie. Toby, Andrew coming back after so many years, like something we never thought was possible finally happens. Like, it's just insane that they have so much chemistry together. It was so cool seeing Andrew again, considering that was like everyone's childhood Spider-Man, and obviously Toby, everyone's real childhood Spider-Man. Nostalgia attacks were insane in that movie, and plus the villains. All the villains were literally nostalgia attacks. I enjoyed that movie. I really enjoyed it. We're almost at the end. We're gonna skip this one because we'll come back to it. Thunderbolts released this year. This poster for it is so inaccurate, it's insane. Like, Baron Zemo is not even in the movie yet. This is how you know this person who made this tier list is a real fan, because this poster has Baron Zemo in it and Red Hulk, because they were supposed to be in the Thunderbolts many years ago because this movie was supposed to come out like a year or two ago. We're gonna put this. Nah, it's better than decent. Everyone wants to say it's like very good, and I'm gonna say it's just decent. I'm gonna say it's indecent. I'm gonna say it's on par with Wakanda Forever. But if I had to choose one to watch again, actually no, it's on par. It's below this. It's right there, because I would choose Guardians over that, to be honest. Now, the worst Marvel movie ever made. Maybe the worst movie ever made. Because of one reason. Kang the Conqueror was made into a little play toy for ants. He was made into ant food. Literally, this is the worst Marvel movie ever. It is the biggest disaster I've ever seen. I paid money to watch this movie, and I sat there and watched my GOAT villain, who the entire movie, he was insane. One of the coolest villains, could have been the next Thanos. Such good acting from Jonathan Majors, who then had his whole controversy. But the ending, watching one of the most powerful villains in Marvel Comics in terms of like what he can do, die to the Wasp. The Wasp, not even Ant-Man, the Wasp. She pops out and just shoots him and he falls into the portal. Like, bro, what? It's giving Arya Stark killing the Night King. Honestly, exactly. That's exactly what it was. You chose the worst person to do it. And firstly, Kang shouldn't have even died. He was supposed to win. That was the whole point of this movie, is that he wins and then goes after the Avengers, escapes the quantum realm, because he was stuck there the whole time. Even if they wanted him to lose and then come back later, they should have not done it in that way. Not to Wasp just popping out and pew pew, and he died to pew pew guns. This movie genuinely killed Marvel. Wait, where's Fantastic Four? What happened to Fantastic Four? Okay, mentally, we're ranking Fantastic Four in very good, below Guardians. That's where Fantastic Four goes. Maybe it's indecent. I don't know. They cut out too much of the movie. It was still very nice to watch though, because obviously all the actors did their parts perfectly. The best depictions of all of them. It was just very short, and I wish we had more. But yeah, that's been my ultimate Marvel ranking tier list. Brutally ranking the MCU movies and shows. I hope you guys enjoyed it.